I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for our national anthem performed by the Bee's Knees.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave,
Would everyone kindly be seated?
And now for the Bayonne High School alma mater. If you are a Bayonne High School graduate, you may stand during the alma mater.
A sentinel viewed by the setting sun, our dear old Bayonne High School stands. From morn's early light till the day is done, she guards and guides her strong young hands. On Bayonne we'll strive for thy glory, to our alma mater we'll be true. With the garnets and whites waving o'er thee, Bayonne High we pledge our faith anew. Our bright, happy school days we'll not forget, when far afield the future calls. Let's cherish them fondly while we are yet within old Bayonne's hallowed walls. On Bayonne we'll strive for thy glory, to our alma mater we'll be true. With the garnets and whites waving o'er thee, Bayonne High we pledge our faith anew.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the academic leader of the Bayonne School District, our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. John Neese.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Education of the City of Bayonne, President Desmond, Vice President Maggio, I'd like to welcome you to the graduating class of 2025. Graduates, congratulations. Now, Mayor Davis and I have a competition who's going to give the shortest speech, so I'm going to be very brief. But graduates, this is an amazing day. There's so many people to thank: your teachers, your family. Graduating class of 2025. Can you please stand up, turn around, wave, and yell thank you to those in the audience that are here to see you on this nice, beautiful day. Okay, class, let's sit down. Let's get this thing going. Congratulations, class. On behalf of Ernie, we had a great year, so I turn it over. Mayor.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce our salutatorian. This young man has been inducted into the National English Honor Society, was a National History Day state finalist, We the People state candidate, top scorer for Physics Science League, first honors in grades 9 to 12, and the President's Education Award. He has completed both honors and AP classes in math, science, and history, while taking honors in Algebra 1, Geometry, Pre-Calculus, Algebra 2, Biology, and Chemistry. He has also taken AP courses in Calculus AB, Physics, US 1, and US 2. He will be attending Rutgers University in the fall, majoring in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, our salutatorian, Jason Chen.
Thank you, Jomana. I now have the pleasure to introduce to you Bayonne High School's valedictorian. This student has graduated from Hudson Community College with an associate's degree in liberal arts and is an AP scholar with distinction. She is a member of the National Honor Society and National English Honor Society while receiving principal honors. She is the president and creator of the Pre-Med Club and an NYU Saturday Academy alum. She was a dental intern at Bay Dental Association and a member of the Coptic Society, Forensic Science Club, and Interact Club. In the fall, she will attend New York University with a major in psychology and a minor in biology. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to present Bayonne High School's valedictorian, Joyce Azer.
Good afternoon, Board of Education members, faculty, staff, family, friends, and the class of 2025. First and foremost, I give thanks and glory to God for allowing me to stand here today by His grace, as His guiding and kind hand has never left me. I also extend my deepest appreciation to my second home, the Coptic Orthodox Church, whose prayers have been a wellspring of peace. To my spiritual fathers, Father Bishoy, Father Elijah, Father Tedros, your wisdom, kindness, and unconditional support transcend mere words. Class of 2025, we've dreamed about this moment since we were little, before we even understood what graduating meant. Back then, we thought it came with confetti, freedom, and the ability to make our own bedtime, which turns out just means scrolling on our phones until 3 a.m. We've all said it, I can't wait to graduate. We've also said, I can't wait to drive, I can't wait for summer, and my personal favorite, I can't wait until school is over forever so I could finally relax. Let me know how that works out. And here's the thing, while we were busy racing to the future, we kind of forgot to enjoy the present and that we already are living in 1,000 dreams we used to hope for. At our 8th grade graduation, we were fresh out of virtual school and deeply traumatized by Zoom as we survived breakout rooms by breaking down. High school felt like a massive dramatic TV show waiting to happen, and now that it's over, I can confirm it was dramatic, just with fewer musicals and more hallway traffic. I, for one, used I can't wait like a coping mechanism. Sophomore year, I was a walking stress ball. I had stress-induced nausea, caffeine dependency, and an obsessive relationship with my planner. I was so focused on getting to the next thing that I forgot to breathe during the current one. Literally, I forgot to breathe. My Apple Watch was concerned. Eventually, I realized that wishing time away just made everything feel heavier. So I started doing things that actually helped, like journaling, cooking, spending time with friends who make hours go by in seconds, and accepting that no problem has ever been solved by worrying or overthinking every possibility. We used to say, I can't wait for the last week of school so we can finally hang out. Then we'd walk by our teachers saying, have a great summer, see you next year. Except this time, we can't say that, not without triggering a small identity crisis. We were so caught up in getting to what's next, we didn't always see the magic in what was right in front of us. The movie nights, the last-minute hangouts, because every time we tried planning something, it never worked out, and the small ways we showed up when things got busy. Those are the people and memories that brighten our lives, and if I were to go back in time, I would choose them again, always and forever. Every time we said, I can't wait to go home, we missed the fact that those 40-minute lunch periods packed with random conversations, last-minute catching up on our homework, and fighting over who's going to clean the table were actually some of the best parts of our day. Those AP exam study sessions were 90% snacking, 8% complaining, and maybe 2% actual studying. But hey, we bonded. We've spent so long looking ahead to new journeys, new people, new places, that we sometimes forget to appreciate the people and the memories right here, the ones who've stuck around when things weren't pretty. To my parents, thank you for your patience, your support, and for not giving up on me, even when I tried to write a whole essay the night before it was due and said, don't worry, I have a system. Yeah, that system was called panic. Your love and support have carried me through the worst, and you did it without hurling a plate at me. That took strength. To my siblings, Julian and Lucinda, your hugs mean the world to me, and so do your random interruptions when I'm trying to study. Also, yes, I let you win arguments. I'm always saying this now because I'm safe up here, and you can't come tackle me in front of everyone. To all of my friends, the ones whose presence instantly puts a smile on my face, thank you for showing up, especially when I was too tired to show up for myself. You've helped me laugh when I wanted to cry and reminded me that sometimes all we need is some food coupled with advice filled with delusion to turn a day around. To all my teachers, you truly have made a big impact on my life, both personally and academically. And to Mrs. Sinkyu, whose hugs and happy jumps when I achieved something made every moment feel like the biggest win in the world, thank you for celebrating me like family. So now, as you sit here in your cap and gown, melting in the sun, take it all in. Be at peace with how far you've come and welcome the future with patience, knowing that every milestone will arrive in its own time. So we might as well enjoy the chaos while it lasts. Find joy in the missteps, because honestly, if we didn't laugh at the time someone tried to catch a boiling crucible in chemistry, we'd probably still be crying about it. And when life gets hard, because it will, remember this. We survived virtual learning, hallway traffic jams, and the emotional roller coaster of trying to find a pencil 5 minutes before an AP exam. We've become masters at pretending that we can sleep at 3 a.m. and not be zombies the morning after. If that's not real world prep, I do not know what is. When the world feels overwhelming, remember that you have the power to push through and that this too will pass. Or at the very least, cry dramatically, eat a cookie, and try again tomorrow. Thank you for the memories, the chaos, and the kind of inside jokes that would absolutely get us in trouble if explained. It's been an honor to grow up with all of you at Bayonne High School. Now go out there and change the world, or at the very least, finally change that BBOD password we've been clinging to like it's a life raft for every single app. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the mayor of the great city of Bayonne, Mayor James Davis.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Let me start by saying to all our administrators, thank you for another great year at Bayonne High School. To all the teachers here today, and for the last 14 years, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for making Bayonne the greatest school district, because you guys are the greatest teachers in the state of New Jersey. Thank you so much. To all the parents, and today I am one of you, congratulations. It's been 14 years from pre-K to where we are today. And it's been a long journey. And you've been by your children's side the whole way. Don't give up on them now. You've got them this far. Stay by their side, because they're still going to need your help. Finally, to the class of 2025, and especially my son Joshua, I want to say, you guys are the greatest. You went through more controversy than any other graduating class had to go through. It happened to you during your 7th and 8th grade, during COVID. And here you are today, graduating from high school. 44 years ago, I was sitting right where you are. Go out and change the world. You learned a work ethic. You've been through more than any other class before you. Take that work ethic, set your goals, and go out and get your goals. And remember one thing, failure is not final. You are a Bayonne B. You pick yourself up, you work hard, and you move forward, because hard work will always pay off in the end. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Mayor Davis has prepared proclamations to present to our salutatorian, Jason Chen, and our valedictorian, Joyce Azer. Jason and Joyce, please come up to accept these proclamations.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, go out and change the world, guys. You got a phenomenal background.
Thank you. Abigail.
We would now like to recognize our central office administration. Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Kenneth Kopaz. Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Dennis Degnan. Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Thomas Fagu. Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Jennifer Vecchiarelli. Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Washira Ragland Brown. School Business Administrator and Board Secretary, Mr. Daniel Castles. Assistant School Business Administrator, Mr. Jack Phillips. Principal of Culture and Climate, Mrs. Maureen Brown. And Assistant to the Superintendent, Dr. Gary Maida.
I would like to recognize our Board of Education members, President Desmond, Vice President Maggio, Trustee Burke, Trustee Godesky Rodriguez, Trustee Gonzalez, and all of our Board of Education trustees. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you.
I would like to recognize the members of our City Council who are present with us this afternoon. Welcome, Councilman Booker. Would you kindly stand to be recognized? Thank you.
I would now like to recognize the principal of the Bayonne Alternative High School, Dr. Michael Pearson, along with all of our curriculum directors and vice principals. Dr. Pearson, directors and VPs, will you kindly please stand to be recognized? Thank you. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our principal, Mr. Keith Mikowski.
Thank you, Jessica. There's one more group that we need to recognize: all of our teachers, teacher assistants, guidance counselors, nurses, secretaries, and staff that are here today. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you for all you do on a daily basis. Good afternoon, Board of Education trustees, Central Office Administration, Mayor Davis, the City Council, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. I am deeply honored to stand before you today as the principal of Bayonne High School, celebrating the remarkable achievements of our graduates. To the class of 2025, congratulations. Today, we celebrate not just your achievements, but your growth, your determination, and your spirit. Over the past 4 years, you've faced challenges, embraced change, and built a community rooted in strength and resilience. You've made your mark on Bayonne High School, and now the world is waiting for the mark you'll make next. No matter where you go from here, college, career service, or exploration, know that you carry with you the pride of this school and the support of everyone who believes in you. Keep asking questions, keep showing up, and keep being true to who you are. We're proud of you, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see what comes next. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Will the candidates for the Bayonne High School secondary diploma please rise? Members of the Board of Education, I take great pride in presenting to you the class of 2025. In the name of the faculty, I hereby certify that this class has fulfilled both state and city regulations for high school graduation, and I have therefore placed my signature upon each diploma signifying the same. Be further advised that they are presently donning a mortarboard signifying their 4 years at our institution, each side representative of the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior class, respectively. Also, be advised that when they move the tassel from the right to the left quadrant of their caps, it will thereby indicate completion of their senior and final year at Bayonne High School, and further signify a new beginning in their lives. Additionally, I therefore respectfully request that the honorable members of the Board of Education bestow upon these graduates the diploma of Bayonne High School. Bayonne Board of Education, I present to you the class of 2025. Kindly be seated, graduates. May the Board of Education trustees and vice principals please approach the stage to distribute our diplomas. We will begin with our Circle of 10 and our early college graduates from Hudson County Community College.
Joyce Azer, Hudson County Community graduate. Jason Chen. Disha Saran, Hudson County Community graduate. Mia Bernardo, Hudson County Community graduate. Jomana Babawi. David Bakit, Hudson County Community graduate. Abigail Kadir, Hudson County Community graduate. Natalie Shoddy. Melissa Caranche. Jessica Naeem. And then the rest of our early college graduates. Bogdan Gridniev. Mahadeep Kaur. Mariam Metshi. Justin Safner. Mariam Sopi.
Student Government President, Rihanna Etuaro. Gracie Noel Bishop. Shannon Lenise Hayes. Zuri Sanaa Lewis. Leslie Carvajal Cruz. Paris Marie Torres.
Matias Sebastian Aguilera. Carly Bodish. Adriana Canales. Jubet Espinosa. Christian Galarza Sanchez. Kiera Guyon Rodriguez. Miriam Gergis. Julian Yarchevsky. Brian Aliyah Landrum. Daniel Placido. Jack Pozo Cintron. Stephanie Ramkalawan. Layla Rendon. Rendon Ridley. Jeremy Rogalski. Emmanuel Sanchez Alvarez.
Oliver Barakat. Zaire Cox. Carla Delgado. Christopher Ferrer. Harold Glad. Alexander Goralczyk. Tessa Gutterman. Mina Khalil. Jalen Lewis. Alexandra Malak. Likona, Luna Mata Likona. Mina Mikhail. Logan Paduano. And Yanelli Piguero.
Michael Van Doren.
Louis Arana. Emma Pansy Boudon. Diana Alexandra Castro Rubio. Isabella Alexi Colarusso. Jalexis Rosalina Fragoso. Rina Imad Hana. Wayne Joe Luda. Ethan Jr. Mejia Matos. Marian Lisbeth Miliano Savallo. Sofian Nid Youssef. Ashley Margarita Nolasco Adames. Shania Milides Ortega. Areni Jamil Said. Sonia Rosa Antoinette Sanchez. Isai Emmanuel Zayas.
Damiana Perez. Aileen Duran Ramirez. Giancarlos Rodriguez. Trinity Rubia. Bishoy Saman. And Elijah White.
Maximus Abdel Shahid. Natasha Andujar Capois. Ángeles Bautista. Madison Burrell. Ainhoa Cedeno Valencia. Suri Cedeno Valencia. Serenity Davis. Dakota DeMarco. Sade Eddington.
Christopher Aiello. Kevin Abdulmalik. Iman Akmal. Mirab Ali. Angeli Amador. Jasmine Rose Burnaby. Mariella Jacqueline Cruz. Mariam Dosuji Mohammed. Joelle Estrada. Farida Gadala. Jalissa Gonzalez. Eric Gutierrez Mendez. Jack Andrew Krachkowski.
Fady Iskander. Mina Assad. William Juarez Soriano. Alyssa Luna. Miriam Mechti. Lionel Mercedes. Carolus Nakla. Marai Nakla. Jeremiah Rezik. Gada Ruiz Mosquera. Justin Safner. Dawood Sharaga. Joshua Soberbi Sanchez. Mariah Urbanski. Lismeli Soraya Hernandez.
Nylan Paulette Martinez Menon. Mathen Amin Mohammed. Isaiah Neal. Abdullah Onyan Olsud. Alani Naomi Rakelmi. Amber Rivera. Destiny Jasmine Bolanos Rodriguez. Jada Lee Rubin. Ali Saad. Hassan Mohammed Sagadin. Brianni Sanchez. Ileana Sanchez. Asma Wasfi.
Tamara Camacho.
Malik Anwar.
Damiana Assad. Nasima Asawi. Anna Barboza. Riley Francis Breslin. Joan Davila. Danaya Francis. Anthony Habib. Angelina Hernandez. Tia Innes. Abdel Ismail. Reem Jabu. Marlon Jimenez Sanchez. Wilson Juarez Soriano. Samaya Larson. Mohammed Nasser. Elijah Francis. Brandon Quispe. Sarah Raj.
Thomas Elia. Brian Ellerson. Yusuf Tamer El Sokani. Christopher Eliza. Yusuf Tamer El Sokari. Andrew Farber. Why? Andrew Farber. Sidney Foglu. Caitlin Gaetani. Johnny Garcia Ramirez. Brittany Elise Holwyn. Stephen Cass. Adam Khalil. Michael McCullough. Ryan Nolan. Jayleni Ortega Santos. Kamaya Monet Taylor Reed. And Marvin Summer.
Amber Lee Rivera. Derek Skiffo.
Christian Velez.
Alberto Abude Mendoza, Madison Babiak, Giancarlos Bazzuto, Quinn Branch, Joshua Casillas, Isaiah Duncan, Stanley Gatturi, Taquan Kitchens, Louisa Kometz, Peter Constantine, Benjamin Liriano Ortega, Ashley Martinez Hernandez, John Masood, Jaden June Morales, Aldo Posadas,
Savannah Milagro Santomauro, Maxwell Schroeder Marroquín, Sara Shazad, Ethan Sojos, William Tirado,
David Deladem Amidol, James Carey, Anai Imari Crawford, Amparo Cruz, Andre Forbes, Relady Garcia Para, Angela Gabriela Garcia, Yusef Gayed, Miguel Kaminsky Alvarez, Katia Khalil, Darina Commissar.
Giselle Rosales, Jay Salcedo Flores, Sophia Shea Martinez, Jasmine Simpson, Anna Stankovic, Ibram Youssef.
Iman Beg. Joshua Booker. Bryson Cipriano Goins. Ashley Criado. Joshua Davis. Hallie Doolin. Brianna Fuentes. David Golino Velasquez. Cody Granger.
Cole Lucarelli, Angelina Malak, Julian Danielle Maldonado, Juan Marin, Kaya Aquila Miranda, Destiny Paula, Catherine Suhey Rincon, Nevaeh Lynn Rodriguez, Helen Shokri, Nathaniel Smalls Bay, Ronan Spears, Mina Toffek, Elise Marie Antonella Velarde, Mayumi Zurita.
Alpha Barry, Rodrigo Bencosme,
Maya Haddad. Yusuf Ibrahim. Malaysia Jita. Tatiana Krishna Borgs. Nialise Lima. Aaron McCullough. Nahib Naguib. Jordan Para. Keith Rogers. Jocelyn San Vicente. Manuel Sarmiento. Andrea Serrano Juarez. Sire Tarshay Martinez. Mina Tadres. And Ariana Torres.
Josiah Xavier Alvarez, Maria Bichet.
Guariones Carrion Torres, Kiara Crumpe, Jermaine Daniel, Alejandro Diaz, Mohab Everfiari, Brandon Flores, Justina Gala, Sarah Guzman, Thomas Ibrahim, Peter Cowles, Raulín Lopez, Arsenio Maldonado, Jason Mary, Emily Martinez Peña, Carlos Miquel, Mariah Perez. Ahmed Rashad.
Tracy Elizabeth Senna. Jackson Alexander De Leon. Ule Matsu Diallo. Avery Christian Dumais. Kareem Khalid El Banhawi. Joseph El Tarazi. Jaden Udell. Anthony Sabri George. Jack Vincent Greenbaum. Yoralkson Huete Lemus. Tamia Innes. Terrence Lewis. Amari Zaire McCain. Lacey Marie Orlick. Emmanuel Rosario Bonifacio. Amira Rose Saravia.
Marcus Vincent Raimundo. Avanu Selwyn. Andrew Shehada. Reina Suarez. Ismael Vasquez Beta. Brandon Young Freer.
Isaac Almonte. Jocelyn Banu. Kenneth Barrios Luna. Dunya Bajwani. Omar Mustafa El Halo. Gianna Hilda Genova. Slater Samuel Gomez. Kaylee Alexandria Granados. Genesis Harrington.
Anthony Shamoon Sergios. Casey Elizabeth Stewart. Caitlin Alyssa Thompson. Allison Velacres Martinez. Johan David Williams. Jordan Edward Young.
Victoria Almazo. Mia Alvarez. Brandon Balbuena. Catherine Bates. Hannah Caceres. Gavin Freed. Bogdan Gridniev. Johnny Jang. Abigail Kadir. Janaea Lee. Angela Leon Cuero. Alea McCann.
Franco Juarez Gonzalez. Alex Lamella. Jazzy Michelle Mack. Jada Simone McGregor. Victoria Midgewidge. Ethan Antonio Ramos. Robinson Rivas Calle. Leah Marie Roberts. Stephen Rodriguez Mercedes. Dairani Rosa Gulone. Jomana Saeed. Aneshka St. Jean. Emmanuel Uraga.
Sam Ahmad. Mark Ayad. Victoria Betances. Miranda Burtwhistle.
Jadalyn Moore. Julian Ozuna. Jane Palau. Daniel Perry. Andrew Picaro. Yesenia Vega. Myveen Yacoub. Mariah Santiago.
Alexis Nicole Albino, Thomas Arias, Nora Biomi, Carol Maylin Boca Chang, Fatumata Fatim Kamara, Vienna Castillo, Naomi Uretzi Cruz Hernandez, Alpha Omar Diallo, and in memory of Johnny Dominguez.
James Edward Calton Jr.,
William Castro Roman, Denver Costa, Daniel Fletcher, Ramez Hanna, Sebastian Maza, Salma Mora, Sebastian Nieves, Anderson Ortiz, Melissa Randall, Jonair Rescala, Christopher Torres, Isabella Tercios, Amani Wadi, Viola Youssef,
Luna Alba.
So, Anthony Davon Frazier, Shri Paul Shri Kadaka, Carol Amen Nozir, Alejandra Odalecha Herrera, Elaine Montero Pascual, Abraham Rodriguez, Diego Rosario Fernandez, Fedi Suaf Shakif Abdel Kuduso, Danera Tiaja Spinal, Michael Edison Vargas Santiago,
Mia Aguilar, Vanessa Asamoah, Morail Basede, Justina Boateng, Abigail Bonilla, David De Jesus,
Chanel Nicole Duenes Santana,
Adam Hadjali, Bisma Ijaz, Rabia Ijaz, Hamza Kalani, Lorenzo Labudi, Jason Mercado, Jana Morsi, Sarah Pimental, Hakeem Rice, David Rivera, Elijah Romero, Nico Sanchez, James Segovia, George Saman.
Rian Gamboa, Selman Adadush, Timothy Heaney, Jesus Hernandez, Antonio Jarzewski, Finn Manzero, Isabel Martinez, Samani Mason, Philemon Michael, Melvin Muthay,
Go Melvin!
Angelo Rodriguez, Hermiley Santana, Eric Thomas, Enrique Velasquez, Jaden Vajaskra, Vivian Wang, Nana.
Muyang Wang,
Aliana Zuniga,
Natasha Booker, Josana Boutros, Shaseen B, Gudrun Castillo, Diego Cisneros, Mason Condon, Kennedy Carter, Leon Davis, Isaiah Di Estefano, Joshua Finn, Miguel Garcia,
Miriam Gendi Becky. Pedro Gomez Davila. Alexander Gonzalez.
Kamisha Williams. Elijah Young. Marina Zaki.
Jaleel Brown. Daniel Cartagena. Lauren Casimiro. Angelis Castellanos. Adriano Delgado Tarazona. Jaylene Espinel. Sean Frazier. William Jacob Garrido. Jerome Wasim Ghali. William Hernandez. Michael Jensen. Raquel Luke. Kailani McKinney.
Yasmin Hernandez. Estavro Masud Melek. David Montenegro. Siddharth Padron. Nuran Sadiq. Carlos Santos.
Albert Abuday Velas. Kimberly Camille Canlas Bebe. Anthony Boutros. Justin Cabrera Pena. Isaiah Cruz. Ryan Gavin. Maria Isa. Hope Faith Lundquist. Kaylee Ryan O'Rourke. Lorelei Pina.
Gregory Donald Moylan Jr. Dale Alexi de la Cruz Pilado. Efren Quiros. Karen Rodriguez. Camila Saltos. Abner Gustavo Sanik-Nix. Sidney Slukowski. Dominic Antonio Soto. Brianna Stewart. A.J. Strickland.
And then come down that way.
Alejandra Valles.
Andres Robledo. Joshua Rosario. Mark Solomon. Aminata Nabi C. Valeria Maria Velasquez. Amaya Tiana Weidman. And Julia Woollien.
Justin Baker.
Sahili
Mohammed Modi. Alexander Vucinic. Joseph Chiardaldini. Penelope Feeney.
Jesus Alvarez Class. Xavier Bryant Sentimel.
Sabrina Byers. Aya Shabobi. Nikayla Cuppage. Elizabeth D. Rosario. Lucas Diver. Mariam El Halou.
Serge Guerrier. Mason Hogany. Luca Magalise Rubin. Oscar Mora. Vanessa Morales. Jerome Otis Williams. Sophia Roca. Rabab Saeed. Naira Scott. Reina Solano Silvestre. Michael Tawfik. Alan Ugas.
Stephen Amin.
William Berry. Allegra Dawn Marie DeSanto. Sonia Beltran. Alina Lisbeth
Castellan.
Abdella Etemish. Lama Karsham.
Esteban Leon Vidal. Allison Mariquin Arita. Devon McCoy. Milton Moreno Rodriguez. Amy Nicholas. Angela Patrick. Kimberly Rodriguez, Peter Sadiq, Yusef Salib, Jose Suarez Goncalves, Brandon Bea Hernandez, Mario Wagum.
Jalen Michelle Connell. Gabriel Fenlon. Miriam Yusuf Ibrahim. Christian Karlicki. Catherine Maldonado Alonso. Ivan Mariano. Esmilk Medina. Jacoby Jaka Muldrow. Miriam Naruz Makar.
Jasmine.
Yasmin Rivera. Daniel Roberto. Aiden Rodriguez. Valerie Seminario Becerro. Yusra Talba. Dylan Tiu.
Jasmine Abdelmessi. Mary Abnouk. Emily Sophia Barrientos. Michael Boucher. Brianna Corrales. Halia Kunanen. Kurt Hayden Demoski. Benjamin Edwards. Tyler Jamie Essex. Jolie Galley. Nicholas Ryan Guidas. Christian Hampton. Anastasia Tiara Jones. Assam Ahmed Khaled. Kayla LaFavor. Grace Marfiotti. Wait.
Tiana Baskerville. Joseph Cancel. Sky Castillo. Elijah Celestin. Sebastian Sid Ramirez. Anthony Colarusso. Leandre Davis. Joshua Dumas. Christopher Galicia. John Jurgis. Lucas Hernandez. Dachi Kachize. Peter Lucian. Sam Lester Manayaga. Mia Ortiz Calderon.
Carlos Ortiz Villegas Jr., Josue Pena, Jerry Anthony Reyna, George Rodriguez, Dean Rugel, Madden Nicole Sevilla, Fravon Smith Young Jr., Ian Matthew Stewart, Aaron Matthew White, and Thomas Youssef.
Shyla Sanders. Kaya Sauls. Ileana Sevilla. Jaden Swales. Xavier Tejada. Tiffany Verestegi. Kadan White.
Leilani Burgos. Brandon Crispino. Giselle Davis. Jarvis Ferguson. Jaden Figueroa. Mariam Gurgis. Peter Said. Mariam Jamil. Aiden Martinez. Janaea Myers. Angelina Monier. Mackenzie Neal. Brandon O'Rourke. Chris Neal Pena Piamps. Aaliyah Quinones Toombs. Anthony Rangel. Ambika Samaru. Shyla Serva Garcia. Fatima Shusha. Evan Saminsky. Cassius Velasquez. Aiden Walker.
Scarlett Baez, Isaac Bonilla, Giovanni Roshan Campbell, Isis Sierra Castro, Jadi Estevez Gomez, Gabriel Flores, David Gu, Sayomi Gunawardena, Samuel Hanin, Anthony Sammy Kalini, Anna Grace Cobrin, Nemrod Alejandro Martinez, Ariana McNulty, Angel Morales Perez, Oluwakemi Oyedeli, Pruish Pandey, Haley Perez, Mohammed Yahya Kazi, Jeremiah Malachi Robinson, Edwin Roman III, Yusef Salama, Dylan Axel Rivera, Vieira, excuse me.
James Salisbury, Fraylin Picardo Mendez, Brianna Brown, Jessica Rojas Vieta, Edward Gonzalez, Mia Russell, Malachi Brown, Tatiana Yen Ragland, Mikhail Durant, Carlos Ashamala, Katie Medrena, Bridget Garcia Blanca, Jaden Tillman, Lisa Vigilant, Monet Marshall, Dulce Juarez, Mikhail Gabriel, Jaden Colazzo, Kyle Lapisky, Vanessa Flores, Maylee Carjania, Peter Musso, Ivan Jimenez Perez. Slow down. No, you're good. Johan Lambert Amaya, Omar Luna, Alexander Quills Cruz, Chantel Diaz Taveras, James Cruz, Luis Angel Bisono Jimenez, Wilbur Medina Valerio, Caden Feely, slow down please, Daniel Diaz, Marlon Flournoy, Ahmed Abdel Rahim, Markel Williams, Jaden McManus, Henry De Leon, Xavier Zayas, Gergis Awan, Kayla Bodley, Heidi Encarnacion, Brady Madrid Ramirez, Melanie Ruiz Martinez, Leah Raj Anarian, Amenis Ramijalo Bello, Alaya De La Cruz, Nicole Pereira, Diana Hovena, Rowena Kari, Nomar Williams, Kyra Kit, Jaylene St. Louis, Shakira Valentine, Sydney Daniels, Karen Zay, Aqaba, Mohammed Diawara.
Jesus Amparo, Autumn Davis, Sarah Hunt, Jake Martola, Amilcar Rosario, Cameron Spivey, Ayana Towns, Joshua Venencio,
Sophia Asia, Anaya Coffey, Harris Dillon, Noah Doncel, Valentina and Karolis Wasef.
Graduates, kindly stand. Members of the class of 2025, it is now time to signify your graduation from Bayonne High School. Congratulations, Bayonne High School class of 2025 dismissed.